In this economy, people are concerned about jobs, and 2 more companies are creating thousands of jobs in the Bluegrass State. We'll give you all the details and much more coming up on this episode of the 502 Report. Hi, I'm Teresa, and welcome to the 502 Report. Local leaders are trying to turn up the heat, 55,000 degrees. A new private-public partnership is aiming to increase the numbers of college degrees by the year 2020.
A group called 55,000 Degrees will work to increase the number of people with bachelor's degrees by 40,000 and associate's degrees by 15,000 to improve our standing with competitor cities for jobs and companies.
The birth of a vision for Louisville that is better educated, a vision for Louisville that has more college degrees, a vision for Louisville that offers new opportunities for our residents and for our city's future.
So far, more than $1 million has been raised to fund 55,000 degrees over the first 3 startup years, including support by many local companies and foundations.
Different schools, different missions, different strategic plans, different focuses on each of our campus, but all committed to working together as one.
In addition, one partner, Greater Louisville, Inc., recently received an $800,000 grant to fund businesses helping working-age adults finish their degrees. For more information, go to www.55000degrees.com.
This then says to all the citizens that we observe this moment and we recognize the commitment that this outstanding company has made to our hometown. Welcome.
Thank you, Mayor, so much. Thank you.
You bet.
Mayor Abramson welcomed Signature Healthcare to its new home in Louisville. They recently moved their headquarters to Louisville from Florida and are investing more than $6 million in the new operation.
This company's decision to move its national headquarters here, it's a huge sign of confidence in Kentucky's economy and recognition that the Bluegrass State can attract the absolute best. After all, Signature Healthcare is one of the fastest growing privately held companies in the entire United States.
Signature Healthcare operates 70 long-term healthcare facilities and employs about 11,000 people. More than 100 high-paying jobs are expected to be created locally as a result of this move.
This day is not about Signature Healthcare. It's about the city of Louisville, Kentucky becoming the national leader of senior care.
Signature joins a good number of similar companies in the area. 10 of the top 25 largest employers in Louisville are health-related businesses. The holiday season will bring a slew of new jobs to Louisville, thanks to the booming business of one local company.
We will now have 5 operations in Kentucky, 2 here in Louisville, 2 in Shepherdsville, and 1 up in Richwood, which is just south of Cincinnati. And I'm happy to say, as others have mentioned, for this holiday season, we'll be hiring approximately 3,000 seasonal employees across those 5 facilities to support our surge in holiday orders.
All the rest of our issues and problems in Kentucky can be solved if our folks are working. Because if they're working, they're paying taxes, and when they're paying taxes, we get revenue at the state and local level, and then we can spend the money to educate our kids and do all the things that we need to do to raise the quality of life to the level that we all want.
When you place an order online or by phone for NBA, NFL, or NASCAR apparel, chances are good that the order may come through Kentucky. Last year, GSI processed more than 24 million orders.
When you buy from places like Toys R Us or QVC or dozens of other companies, that product comes out of these facilities here in Louisville, and so it's really a way that we are connected to the whole world.
If you're interested in finding out more about the seasonal GSI jobs, visit www.gsicommerce.com for more information.
It will be extraordinary and a product that you haven't seen in Louisville at all that I'm aware of.
The plans are set for a unique new mixed-use living development called The Edge.
1, 2, 3. All right. There you go.
It's part of the latest phase of Liberty Green, a multi-million-dollar Hope-For project on the site of the former Clarksdale housing development.
Community leaders from across the United States now look to Louisville as the model of how mixed-use, mixed-income developments should be funded and built. It's something everyone in Louisville can take great pride in.
The first phase of the Edge will include 3 to 4 story city home row houses with flexible floor plans from 600 to 2,400 square feet.
I mean, they're about as edgy as you can get in terms of the new approach of architecture for this part of our community.
Residents of the Edge will enjoy a distinct downtown location near the Phoenix Hill neighborhood and the East Market Gallery District, as well as Slugger Field and the new arena.
You've got world-class dining and entertainment just 2 blocks away from here. You have the hospital, which is just 2 blocks away from you there. So, and you have world-class care as well. So Liberty Green is where you want to be, right here in the Phoenix Hill neighborhood.
The Edge also includes apartments aimed to serve the professional students at the nearby University of Louisville's Health Science Center. A 28-unit building will include a mix of studio, 1 and 2 bedrooms, along with a common lounge and study space. For more information, visit edgeneighborhood.com. Councilwoman Vicki Aubrey Welsh and Library Director Craig Buteau joined Mayor Abramson for the formal groundbreaking, which began with demolition of a building on a site near the existing branch to make way for the new facility on Manslick Road. The new $2 million branch will more than double the library's current space and focus on technology.
The library, however, is much, much more than simply a building with books. It's a portal to the world. It really does give the young people, as well as those adults who come and use it, a chance to be able to connect through the internet and through the expanded computers at this facility to connect throughout the world.
This is not going to be just a local library. I believe it's going to be a regional District 13 library that all of us can use, and it will be a community builder.
The new Fairdale Library is the latest in more than $17 million in capital improvements in the Louisville Free Public Library system in the past 2 years. The new Green Library is expected to be complete in the summer of 2011.
The Southwest is really changing, and the reason why, because you know what? We have a desire to be better and do things better, and this is about as good as I've seen right here.
Riverview Park in southwest Louisville is being transformed. Residents can now take advantage of the new boat ramps, playground, and water park and restroom facilities.
As you can see, Riverview Park now has a beautiful new playground. You see that around me. Available for children and for families to have a really exciting experience, both in terms of discovering the type of area that exists here and also the playground equipment for kids of all ages, as you can see, of all ages and all abilities, and I think that's important.
Located off Greenwood Road and hugging the Ohio River, the plan for the 87-acre Riverview Park is similar to Waterfront Park.
There'll be 70 new trees. There are 2 nice picnic groves coming in. There's new lighting that's going to come in this area.
The first phase, costing $1.9 million, is now complete. The rest of the planned project will be done in phases as money is available. The total cost for Riverview Park is expected to be $30 to $40 million. A new pavilion, concrete walking path, and football field are just a few of the new planned features for Algonquin Park. $880,000 in improvements are planned for the 16-acre park located at Cypress Street and Burwell Avenue. It's expected to be completed in early 2011 and will greatly improve the usage and look of the park, which is one of 18 Olmsted design parks in Louisville.
I'm happy, extremely happy to see continued improvement in Algonquin Park. You know, the restroom renovations are a major need for this park. And I know my constituency will be I know you're especially thrilled about the new pavilion where we can have music in the park, where we can have family reunions.
In addition to the new park features, accessibility to the park will also be improved with 2 new entrances and added parking.
All right, here we go, let's go.
These are a group of kids, I think it's about 75 kids from Cochran Elementary that were probably pretty excited about being able to get out of school today and come out and practice some tennis with some of these pros.
Try to go as fast as you can, but keep the ball on the racket. Ready?
The Central Park's newly upgraded tennis court complex celebrated its formal opening with many Metro government and Metro Park officials on hand. The complex's improvements include time lights, stadium seating, an upgraded drainage system, and brand new concrete.
Without a doubt, the finest set of public tennis courts in our system. And they start from the ground up with a very extensive drainage system and a better than typical support foundation system underneath these courts so that we can be assured that they'll last for a long, long time and minimize the amount of ongoing maintenance that's required.
Metro residents can now get ready to ride over the hill, through the trails, and around obstacles at Louisville's new Eva Badman Park and cyclocross venue.
This park was a little rough, to say the least. This area to my right is absolutely beautiful now. We literally hand-raked these areas. We brought one of our bulldozers over and we reshaped the land to make it for the course. It has been a challenge, one that we're very proud of.
This October, several Metro government officials and the U.S. Grand Prix of Cyclocross celebrated the completion of the new cyclocross track at the 59-acre River Road Park.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Cycling's international governing body announced that the Louisville Park will host the 2013 Elite Cyclocrossing World Championships and the 2012 and 2013 Masters Cyclocross World Championships, the first time that those races have ever been held outside Europe.
This facility will not only be home to the U.S. Grand Prix events and the world events, but it will also be a year-round destination for cyclists from throughout this region to with all levels of experience and all levels of ability to come and practice.
The area under the 2nd Street Bridge has been transformed into a pedestrian plaza. There are wide sidewalks to accommodate foot traffic heading into the arena and space for vendors, musicians, and other performers to entertain the crowds. After sunset at the top of each hour, there's also a light show with red and gold lights inspired by bourbon and the colors of the sunset. The $3 million makeover was funded by the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act with $600,000 in Metro government matching funds. Planning ahead is key when you're headed downtown to the new KFC Yum Arena. With more than 19,000 garage and surface parking spaces within 5 blocks, it may just be a matter of heading down a little early and having some extra patience. Parking will range from $5 to $10, and many garages are connected by LouisLink. You can go to the arena's website, www.kfcyumcenter.com, for maps of traffic plans and parking options. In October, the mayor held his last community conversation at his alma mater, Seneca High School. Abramson has held about 80 of these monthly meetings throughout the community since 2003 to allow citizens to talk directly with him, his department directors, and Louisville Metro Council members. More than 5,000 suggestions and concerns from citizens have been logged into the city's database system for follow-up.
Well, that does it for this episode of the 502 Report. Thank you so much for joining us, and remember, let's keep it happening, Louisville.
Metro TV, a public service of Louisville Metro government.